250 Honda Recon 1999 here in the back. Just traded my 110 Kawasaki 1985. I'm pretty happy with this. We're going to have to get her home about an hour and a half away. We'll get this thing unloaded and start working on it. Here she is, the 1999 Honda Recon. The guy before me, he said he didn't put it on, but the guy he bought it off to put this snorkel kit on and never finished it all the way. It's not even mounted all the way. This thing, I think that's some bad wheel bearings. I think it's got an oil leak. Starter's not working. And it just needs a whole tune-up all the way around. Needs new front tires, probably. It's gonna be some work, but I think for trading that for a three-wheeler that I was only getting offers of $400 or $500 on Marketplace. I couldn't sell it, and this guy kept messaging me. And I had this exact same Recon when I was in middle school, and I loved that quad. And I had the opportunity to get another one. I couldn't pass it up. So let's begin the process of bringing this old 99 back to life. So I got a whole tune-up kit for this thing. I got a carb port, air filter, new spark plug, oil filter. It's got actually the piece I need is your shut off for your petcock, and a new petcock, new hose clamps. Then I got a starting solenoid too. This is all, that whole set was 40 bucks, and a starter solenoid is 7 bucks, so can't beat that for that price. I'm gonna try this Chinese carburetor out, see how it runs. If it runs like crap, I'm gonna keep the old one and probably just end up rebuilding that one. But we'll see how this thing does for only, I don't know, 10 bucks probably, if you consider what else I got with it. We'll see how it does, and then we'll go from there. Got a light bar wiring harness in the way back here too. And then the starting solenoid's back here, which this one doesn't even look that old to me to start with, so it's already kind of worrying me if that's actually the issue. But they're cheap, and I'll probably end up needing one eventually anyway. So I hooked up the new starting solenoid and got the same thing, it's just clicking. It's got power on it. And you go to the other side. The coil pulls in and it sends power to the other side of that starter solenoid, but I don't know, I don't have adequate voltage. I put a jump pack on it still. I think this thing's got enough power. I still have to click. So I'm thinking I'm gonna actually get my meter and test what kind of voltage we gotta go going across there. Then we'll go from there. And maybe we're just not sending power to the starter. I have to trace some more wires, we'll see. Before I get too invested with this, as you can see in the meter shows, I only got 10 volts on this battery. So this battery's junk. And this cheap TikTok special jumper is not really working either. So before I get too deep with this, I'm gonna put the carburetor on, see how get this thing running, because it's got a pull start. I'll try that, and then see how it runs, then I'll dig more into this. I think it's just a voltage issue. Put a new battery in it, we'll be okay. Or I might just try jumping it by truck. The filter actually looks pretty new, so I don't know if the kid put one on or the dude before. But I'm gonna move this whole filter housing to get out of the way, get that carburetor out. I didn't want to go. This thing's junk. All you need for the old Snorkel, some loose hose clamps, a couple fern coes, and some 2-inch PVC pipe. This is what they had in there, and they just had a hole in the side of the air box. Yeah, I'm sure that was holding out a lot of water. Well, most of the Snorkel's out. Just got the top part there. Got the air box out. This thing's definitely seen some mud in its day, but there's the front of the carb. We'll about to get that thing out and see how dirty it is. Well, we might just throw the new one in. This thing just had two 10mm holding it in. It's on studs. So I also, my set came with a brand new fuel filter I found buried in the air filter. So that set was a pretty good deal for 40 bucks, all that stuff it came with. We got these lines undone, and then I'll swap that new carb on. That thing's tight. Yeah, this new spark plug, it looks like it's straight out of a Temu warehouse. So yeah, I'm kind of skeptical about it, but we'll give it a run. Alright, we finally got the new spark plug in, new carburetors in. I can't really tell what way the fuel shut off is. It broke off, and I have a new one, but I'm not sure what way it's orientated, so I can't tell if my gas is on or off right now, so I'm going to give it a few cranks, see if it'll start. If it doesn't start, I would take the gas line off, but it was a pain to put on there. I really don't want to try it again, so I'll try starting it. It doesn't start, we'll use some Cosmetic can, see what happens. Oh, I might have fuel. Can't tell if we're getting fuel or not. Alright, spray it. Keys on. I'm in neutral, but I think my battery's still dead. Can't see. I just killed the choke off camera when I started first pull off. I'm guessing I was flooding it or something. I'll try it again. See if I can prove to you guys. Ready. I think it's got a little house thing stick. And it's a Honda. I'm out over this Snorkel and it's been fighting me to get out, so. Well, like you saw, this thing had a snorkel kit on it, and they had to put a hole in the side of the air box to run the snorkel system that they sealed up with just some, I think some house silicone caulk or something. I looked these up on eBay, they're like 70 bucks. So for now, until this quad can prove otherwise, it's gonna get the Gorilla Tape treatment. Just like that. Well, guys, like you saw in the last clip, about the only thing this four-wheeler is good for is fogging the neighborhood for mosquitoes. So I'm probably going to need to put rings in this thing. So if you guys showed enough interest in the video, leave a lot of likes, maybe 1,000, let's say. I'll make a video on putting rings on this thing, and we'll get it roadworthy again. But for now, I'm going to have to move on to some more projects. And if you got this far, thanks for watching the video. And just remember, get in your Bible this week. Till the next episode, guys. Thanks for watching.